The knockout stage of the 1982 World Cup begins today with these 8 matches. Host nation Spain kicks things off against Scotland. FC Barcelona sweeper Alex Zico joins the attack and plays a 1-2 with midfielder Zamora, and the Real Sociedad player puts La Furia Roja in the lead. The best chance for the Scots, who had qualified for the round of 16 as one of the 4 best third-place teams following a dramatic 4-4 draw against England, was missed by John Wark of Ipswich Town. Otherwise, the Spanish team's solid defense didn't allow any chances. Joaquin sealed the victory with a header. The second round of 16 match between the surprise teams Cameroon and Hungary was decisively influenced by an early red card issued by Japanese referee Kazuki Ito in the 23rd minute. With a quick strike just before halftime, the strong Hungarian team capitalized ruthlessly on their numerical advantage. Just 2 minutes later came the second goal, following a beautiful combination that Müller finished off with ease. Cameroon's captain, Thomas Nkono, was powerless to stop it. The Hoken's goal didn't come until stoppage time in the second half. Hungary will now face Spain. The match between El Salvador and Belgium was a one-sided affair. Tielemans scored the opening goal as early as the 9th minute. In the 15th minute, Koek added another goal for the Red Devils. The Central Americans, who had played so impressively in the group stage, were clearly shown their limits. Tielemans made it 3-0 just before halftime, once again off a corner kick. In the second half, the Belgians were able to play out the game comfortably and conserve their energy for the quarterfinals. After a strong group stage, Brazil is considered the clear favorite, but against the unpredictable Yugoslavs, it took an own goal by Nenad Stojkovic to take the lead. However, their lead lasted only a few minutes. Shortly before halftime, Safet Susic scored the equalizer. The game remained tied until the end of the 90 minutes, so it went into extra time. Here, one of the substitutes sealed the victory for the 3-time world champions. Following an attack down the left flank, the ball found its way to Vasco da Gama striker Roberto Dynamite, who sent the Seleção into the quarterfinals against Belgium. After their humiliating defeat against their neighbors at the World Cup 4 years ago, West Germany was out for revenge against Austria. Their success was largely due to star striker Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Austria, which had made it through a tough group featuring Brazil and France without a loss, pressed forward in vain and conceded a second goal on a counterattack just before the final whistle. Thanks to a 2-goal performance, Rummenigge now had 4 goals and was tied with the tournament's top scorers. The Germans' opponent was determined that evening in the match between Czechoslovakia and England. Peter Shilton saved the Three Lions from falling behind in a spectacular moment. Striker Paul Mariner put the 1966 World Cup champions ahead after a magnificent long pass from Ray Wilkins. Arsenal midfielder Graham Rix made it 2-0 after a strong individual effort. The 1976 European champions briefly fought back thanks to a tap-in by Panenka, but were unable to turn the game around in their favor. The goal by Trevor Francis sealed the victory. As a result, the quarter-final will be a rematch of the 1966 World Cup final between West Germany and England. The match between Poland and France was a very evenly matched contest. The 1974 World Cup bronze medalists took the lead with a goal by Boniek in the 50th minute. After a counterattack, Smolarek had a great chance to score the second goal, but he lobbed the ball over the crossbar. The French thus remained in the game and put intense pressure on the Polish goal, but Mlinarczyk held on to the victory. The highlight of the round was the match between Argentina and Italy in Barcelona. Altobelli missed the first chance of the game. For the reigning world champion, Gallego had the best chance with a shot from the edge of the penalty area. Bruno Conti's opening goal was one of the most beautiful of the tournament so far. The Roma winger cut inside from the right and fired a magnificent long-range shot with his powerful left foot. Goalkeeper Philol didn't stand a chance. After a cautious start, the game suddenly spiraled out of control toward the end of the first half, and the goals started coming thick and fast. Following a give and go between the two forwards, Rossi and Altobelli, the Inter Milan player made it 2-0. Argentina was able to fight back thanks to its forwards Kempes and Diaz. The River Plate striker was one of the standout players for the reigning world champions. But the Italians quickly restored their 2-goal lead. Giancarlo Antonioni of Fiorentina scored the goal. Led by rising star Diego Maradona, Argentina tried in vain to mount a comeback. Ardiles missed the best chance. As a result, the defending champions are already out. Here are all the results again, along with the upcoming matches. Italy is back in the race after its victory over Argentina and now play against Poland. Hungary and Belgium are among the tournament's surprises and face hosts, Spain and top favorite Brazil. The classic match between West Germany and England promises to be a thriller. Let us know in the comments who you're rooting for. Thanks so much for watching. See you next week for the quarterfinals of the 1982 World Cup in PES 2008 on the PlayStation 2.